What's up, Banana Froth? So I may have messed up on my Discmania mystery box video. This video right here, I battled against an up-and-coming Colorado not pro AM who is staying AM intentionally. Probably will go pro next year is my guess, especially if he wins the NADGT finale, which he does have a good chance at. Here's the thing though, this box, here, this is a fancy tripod. Instead of just using a tripod, I just put you on my desk. Perfect, that'll work. This looks so stupid. It doesn't look stupid in a cute way, it just looks stupid in a stupid way. I am like kind of bagging this DD. I'm loving it. That tree that I hit on that hole in that video, I think it's like 460 feet down the fairway, at least. Maybe closer to 480. I don't know, but got this guy. These are in like kind of my giveaway pile for my Patreon since I do weekly giveaways over there. These are all the other discs I got, except for 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, there are 8 discs in the box. And what I have here is like way too many freaking FDs. These are the only, well, not quite true. This disc wasn't actually my box, this DD. I ended up trading on hole 10 or hole 9 with Lucas, who I played that video with, and he took my DD3, I took this, which I don't mind because this thing is freaking sick. But that meant that I had only gotten this and the P3X, which he ended up sealing at the end of that video, which was the Ironstone, which apparently everyone in this mystery box, there's apparently gonna be another one, a black edition, which makes sense. That's what they did last year as well. But everyone gets that P3X and then 2 other stones, whatever they are. And so the Mind Stone is one chance, the Cloudbreaker or the DD guy, the Night Stone, the FD here, the P3X. I think there are 6 stones, 7 stones in this box. He got like a Seal on Instinct, which was one of them. And they're all kind of interesting because I think they're all plastics that the discs are not supposed to be in. I don't know if that's been like talked about much, but they're all like the Neo FD, that shouldn't be a thing because Neo is in their Evolution line plastic, which is like the Tactic, the Method right here. I got a misprint Method. And then there's like the Originals line, which I think the Evolution is like all the discs that like, they're like, hey, these are artists. We made these. The Originals are all like the old Innova ones, I guess. They're all the ones that like end in like 1, 2, or 3, or just nothing. Like this DD right here, and like the FD, there's nothing past them, but they're fairway driver, distance driver. The DD doesn't have 1, 2, or 3, and I think that supposedly makes them go up in stability. Like, you know, I throw the CD1, but this DD is in the Lux Vapor plastic, which again is like an Evolution line plastic. You know, they just came out with the Cosmic Fury for Kyle Klein, the Lux Vapor Link, which is a putter. The Lux Vapor DD here. Oh shoot, I have rice cooking. I totally forgot when I started filming this video. Oh, please don't be screwed. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be the perfect consistency. Actually, could still have a little bit of time. We're just gonna let it steam though, not on there. Shout out this guy. Some buttered chicken. See how that is. Don't be too hot, please. Oh yeah. Also, I was talking about a test a couple videos back on Banana Froth. Passed it. Most of you would have suspected that anyways. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, sucks to suck. I'm trying to think about what the other ones are. Maybe they're just like special edition plastic that you don't get because there was an MD5 that the whole crux of the comment section was talking about. Not the whole crux, I think it's just like 2 or 3 Discmania employees. Because I messed up. Everyone's supposed to get the P3X plus 2 other stones. I only got the P3X and the Night Stone, which is that Neo FD. We will talk about like the other discs in here real fast and then we'll get to the height of the controversy because my guess is everybody gets a P2 because there's a P2 in both of our boxes and every single video that I've seen posted online there's been a P2. I've watched the one from Broderick, the one from Nate Turner. There's like one from Swanky, there's like unboxing on Gavin. No Reliant Disc Golf did one. There's a bunch of people who posted videos. I'm pretty sure everyone gets a P2. I think then everyone either gets a Tactic or a Method. This is just my guesses. There might be a like sheet that says, let me go in my closet real fast and see if there is. Because I never actually read this online. And apparently there's supposed to be like a code on here for the red box and one code for the black box. Another one of my thoughts, which I wanted to talk about in this Banana Froth video, is like this seems like it's only half. And it's like, oh, maybe you put the other half on there, but like it would be weird that it only looks like half here. I don't know, because I think all the boxes that are out there in the wild right now are influencer boxes that Discmania sent out, which I do think they did something kind of cool, which is like kind of traditional influencery in that they gave us an embargo date. You might have heard me talk about that in that video and not know what it means, but it basically is, but it's the date that you can't talk about anything until. This is really common in like tech YouTube space where like the iPhone's gonna come out and they send all their testers out to all the influencers, but they can't talk about it or do anything. And if you do, then you don't get any future releases or whatever. You're typically not paid for a lot of these items. In disc golf, it's a little bit, I won't get into that right now, but I think you either get a Method or a Tactic, And then it seemed like everyone got some sort of PD. Lucas got the S-Line PD, I got the Lone Howl 3, which I'm stoked on. This Metal Flake C-Line one feels sick. It was pretty stable, like I could rip it on some Annie and we'll fight out of it. Threw a really nice shot on one of the holes. Then we have the FD1, which I don't think everyone got. I do think maybe everyone got some sort of FD as like one of their normal discs, because here's the thing, this FD1 was in my box, and then this FD was the last disc that I pulled out of a box in that video. I'll overlay that footage real fast, give myself editing work. But I don't think I was supposed to get this. So just real quick, my guess is you get 8 discs, the P3X, 2 other stones, a P2, an EXO hard tactic or method, an FD, a PD, and a P3X. P2, method, what the frick am I missing? 2, 4, and a distance driver? But I'm so confused. What is the last disc? I cannot think of the last disc that he pulled out of his box.
Let's go. All right. Iron Samurai 4. That is so sick.
Iron Samurai 4. Ooh, this throws a wrinkle in my plans. No, it doesn't. I'm just gonna be bold about it. I don't think it's the case. But you either get a DD3 or an Iron Samurai 4. Probably not true. But I think that those are like all the discs that I've seen in mystery boxes in every video. Like I haven't seen any additional beyond those. And like FD, I mean FD1 or this FD. And then like, I'm guessing that they don't put the DDs in with the DD3s. So you either get one of those distance drivers and then you get some sort of mid-range. So I'm not 100% sure, but this is where like ultimately the like whole thing started. I had to post this comment on that video. So it's been brought to my attention that the boxes may have been switched. And I was like, when I got that first comment, I was like, it's this many person. I was like, maybe they just made a mistake and they sent me the wrong box. I was like, I mean, that's possible. Like mistakes can happen. If I sent you anything and there was a mistake, like it's happened before, I've had to like rectify those things. So I figured even though they're like a little bit of a bigger operation, I'm sure there's still the potential for there to be that kind of mistake. So I was like drafting my thing and I was like, no, because I remember in the video, I was like, no, I pulled this out of my bag. And then I was like, but I didn't show that in the video. Maybe I skipped over it in my editing because I like to skip around in my editing and like scrub through things and not watch every single second that I shoot because that would just take way too much freaking time. Since a lot of my videos, I try to edit in like 1 to 3 hours and it's like an hour and 20 minutes of footage that I put into a 20 to 40 minute video. I was like, I don't think so. I pulled it out of my own bag. Like, of course it wasn't that. And I was like, before I say that, I should probably go check. Here's a problem though. Let me take you a little bit behind the scenes on some of my workflow stuff. Make sure nothing is on here that I cannot show. The way that I edit my videos is I have a hard drive. Actually, I either pull everything onto like this time-lapse video right here, you can see. I'm gonna move you over here so it makes more sense what I'm looking at and showing you. That way I'm not like looking one way for the camera, the exact opposite way for freaking all my stuff. That's some continuity stuff. If you wanna get into filmmaking, you don't have to worry about that because it's not that important, but I'm a freaking nerd. So this time-lapse folder has all of my stuff that I just filmed this video with. Here, I'll give you a little bit of sneak peek. This video is coming out later today since I think I'm posting this tomorrow as I'm shooting it, but here's a little sneak peek. I made some interesting holes at this place. Oh yeah, this is a good sneak peek right here. Here we go. Nice and good. Remember, I'm a good putter. This is way farther than it looks. Sometimes when you shoot compressed, which like zoomed in, it makes everything look a little bit closer. Like the background, you see how far that background looks? Boom, look at that right there. I don't know why I was pointing at the lens like you can see it, or at the viewfinder like you can see it, but you see the back right there? My like workout equipment? Look how far away that looks. And now, it looks a lot closer now. That's what happens with baskets too. So sometimes a little trick of the trade, and I normally say that in videos when I do it, but like if I want a shot to look really far, because I'm throwing a far shot, I want it to feel like it, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Because then the disc is gonna look like it's so far away. And if I want something to look really like crispy and compressed and pretty like this shot, we'll zoom in. All that to say, now you know why I passed my test today. Let's just take a look at this super easy, beautiful putt.
No! What is going on? No!
I wasn't disappointed at all. Not a single bit. You can see how long it took that to roll. That like it was not right there. Also a little snow on the ground. It was a little annoying. I need to get some waterproof shoes. My shoes are like not it for this. Yeah, I'll just a little sneak peek so you know what happens on this hole. Easy stepper, get it right back up there. No problem.
Sit! Oh no! Oh no!
Never seen a disc roll right to the same place 2 times in a row. I'll talk about that disc, but if you saw what was on the bottom side of that disc right there, right here, it's not talking about me, or at least it shouldn't be. There's definitely the potential that it does, but it shouldn't be talking about me. And then the beauty of it is you can see how time-lapse flies.
Dang it, we like this.
We like the hole. I made some fun holes at that course. I'm gonna try to get it not into course design, but into Safari course design. So I have some like Pro Tour level courses. All that to say, all that goes into this. I have all my clips and then some frequently used stuff like my basket graphics and whatever. I'm probably gonna change that out here soon, but that video gets edited and then the clips and the frequently used stuff gets deleted. I'm not actually gonna do it because I need to edit that video for tomorrow. And then everything gets thrown into this right here, which is my Ford Lacey. I have this hard drive, it's actually plugged in, so I'm not gonna show you. Oh, it actually isn't plugged, it's not plugged in. And it's okay, because this is my, everything up to the end of Q3 is stored on this hard drive. All the YouTube videos that are on YouTube publicly right now that I've ever shot are right here, except for the ones in Q4. So this thing means a lot to me. I should probably back it up at some point. But just in case like anything ever happens to YouTube or another competitor platform comes up, I can just like upload all my stuff to it. But everything gets put here, and it's just like, here's the Discmania mystery box video. I delete all the footage because this time-lapse thing right here is 101 gigabytes. Because I shoot 4K 30 at 10-bit 422, which is a bunch of fancy way to say every minute of footage is about a gigabyte. Maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. I'm not exactly quite sure. And so this, I don't want to be that crazy size because I'm transferring it to a hard drive just for storage. And so it's only 11 gigabytes because that's just the size of the video because it's a 36-minute video, similar. And it gets compressed obviously for YouTube and from my software. I can do a high quality version, but I just do whatever is high enough that YouTube compresses it to a place that I think it's still pretty. And so that goes in there. And so I have none of like the initial footage here. And I thought that I didn't have any of it because I literally was like, oh my gosh, I have to edit this video and then throw out this hard drive. Because you guys know I haven't edited that hard drive if you've watched the Banana Frog video about those racks behind me. But I ended up finding it because I still had it because I hadn't thrown it out quite yet because I'm forgetful. I plugged it in, sure that I took that box out of my bag. So right here, this is what we're looking at. This is like a long clip. I try to not do this, but blah, 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 blah. Make the putt, sick, easy par. Get there. You see like the bag is on my back, the bag's off my back. His box is on the ground right now because he's not in his hand and it's right there. This is important. You see what the label says. That's important for right now. This is the box I take out of my bag. So in my bag, comes out of my bag. No worries at all. And then I get that FD. The one that I probably shouldn't have gotten. And then he pulls out a disc that I was like, oh dang, I really wish I got that disc. Discmania, you did the right thing. I'm just stupid. He pulls out this disc, which is a C-Line gummy MD5. Super, super cool. Look at how gummy that thing is. I really like that. I wanted one. Discmania, if you're watching this, please send one out to me. But then I pack up this bag, and this is also important. I pack up this box, so I'm folding it up, trying to give myself some space. Turn it around. Come on, turn it over. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Yeah, so look at where that label should be. No label there at all. It's right where that rip is because I took it off after the beginning of the video when they were showing it. That way I didn't have to do as much redacting as I did in the edit. But if we look at the mystery boxes that I've been pulling out for this whole time, starting at hole 7 here.
Oh, it's my turn. Yeah.
So I'm about to pull this out of my box. His box is on the ground. I'm about to pull this box out of my bag. Boom, pulled it out. Nice and chill. Okay, stop rambling and yapping. Pull out whatever this is. I think this is crazy. I think I even felt to the bottom to feel how many discs I had left, and I felt a mid-range. And that literally came back to me right now as I watched myself pull out that disc, and it didn't come back to me in the edit or at the day when it was literally 2 seconds before. So look what's on the ground. Look at that freaking label. That was my box. And so somehow, I don't know what happened, but he pulls his disc out of his box, his P3X, which obviously is his box because I'd already pulled my P3X out and everyone gets a P3X. And then blah, 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 we're chatting. These guys come and play through. You know what? We can blame it on the guys who played through. It's not my fault. It's the guys who played through's fault. So we go ahead, we're chatting a little bit more while they are putting out or whatever. But the box is back in my bag. Did I take it out again? Why did we have opposite boxes? I'm so confused. I would have assumed that the box was, dang, I thought that it was gonna be that Lucas had picked up a box and taken it and then I just put the other one in my bag. I think I was a stupid one. I think I just picked up whichever box was on the ground in front of me, and it was Lucas's box. And then I didn't get the MD5, and I just said that so weird, the MD5, I didn't get the MD5, and I ended up with 3 FDs. So, you guys like Lucas. Shout out to Discmania for not getting it wrong. Shout out to me for being a little dumb, and then everyone's thinking that you're only getting 2. Luckily, I put that pin comment there so people will know, but that was my bad. Discmania, if you're making the black box, if you're doing like the black edition mystery box, still send one my way, please. And make it like dummy proof, like write Bodanza all over it so that I know it's mine and it can't be stupid again and make this mistake. But I think that box is gonna be sick too. I don't know, probably gonna be similar, but I heard there's more stones in it, maybe, according to one comment. Not 100% sure. That's the saga of how I am very stupid and how Discmania got it right, but the mystery boxes are still pretty cool. And that Lux Vapor DD bombs, dude. That thing goes so far.